Hi and welcome to Surplus Only. In this video we're going to look at the Dpm Cotton Smock. So you need to think of your smock as a coverall, like mechanics would wear their coveralls to protect their clothing underneath. This does exactly the same job. As you can see, it comes down to my mid-thigh. I've sized mine correctly. I'm a bigger guy, I've got a bigger smock. If this gets wet, it's going to stay wet, and with it being cotton, it is going to get heavy quickly as well. So the solution to this has always been to get your Gore-Tex smock over this, and later in the video series you're going to see the Dpm Gore-Tex smock that goes over this as its weather shield. Let's start with the cuff. The cuffs can be tightened here on a Velcro. Size these to your size, so if you're extra large, just buy an extra large, the sizing will fit. Mine has a hood. Now the hood is buttoned on so it can be fully removed. It is wired all the way around. So there I can shape the hood, which deflects the rain, keeps it out of your eyes if you have sweat running down into your eyes. Stings. Twin pockets here. One generous chest pocket left, one generous chest pocket right. And on my mother channel called Beck's Bug Out Survivor, I actually put hot water bottles in here on a bitterly cold day. Those mini hot water bottles, one on the left, one on the right. I used it for a night down by the river, doing a little hobby. Kept me nice and warm for hours. The zip is a toothed zip, so you don't have to worry about it being a vision zip or a coil zip. There's going to be no issue with this. It's never ever snagged with me. Never in many decades has it ever snagged. It does feel a bit heavy. Talking about the weight, it is on my scale for this size, which is extra large, 1 kilo, 431 grams. So well over 1.4 kilos. And that might not sound incredibly heavy, but if you need to take this off because you're too hot, you're putting that 1.4 kilos into your Bergen. Now your Bergen is 1.4 kilos heavier on your shoulders, so bear that in mind. Let's come to the side pockets here. One on the left, one on the right. Button flap to keep everything in place, and it's up to you what you put in them. I'm spreading my hand out like that to make a span from thumb to little finger, and it is that kind of size, so it is a generous width. Same as side, button up, keep everything secure. Chest pockets or breast pockets as they're called, one on my left, one on my right, and I thought somewhere it had a rank slide. I can't actually find mine, but if we come to the inside, this panel on the back is what we call a hunting or hunter's pocket, and it is buttoned, 3 buttons, and we call this a poacher's pocket or hunter's pocket because theoretically you could put your game in there, small game. Let me get you close to the label here, and you can freeze the screen here and have a look at the detailing on the label. And various years will have various changes to the design, but all pretty much the same. You should have a location beacon pocket on one of your shoulders, which should be handy for maybe some kind of gear. This is your avalanche location beacon pocket. that sits on your shoulders, and you pop it here, do it up. It's not very big, doesn't have to be. I'm going to say it's 2 fingers wide by the depth of 2 fingers. If you have something that size, cigarette lighter for instance, may fit in there. I haven't gone into the pricing of these. It's going to be quite subjective, obviously, to the location you're going to buy, whether that's on the internet, in the surplus store, etc. So I will quickly go onto the internet and do a search for you, and I'm going to search for size extra large, and then it'll give you a better idea of how much you can expect to pay for one of these. You need to address the camo to the environment. Don't just have a preference for a camo and put it up in the wrong terrain, wrong environment. You'll stand out a mile. So you got the price, the weight, you know all about the pockets. It's not a bad bit of kit. Shoulders, you'll find epaulets on the shoulders, 2 of one each side, buttoned. Put your wool hat underneath there, and you've got quick easy access to it there. So this is everything you're going to want to know quickly about your Dpm coverall smock. Temperate climate, this one.